Welcome back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back, Mishpachah, Kingdom Builders, Road Trippers, Akeem and Akatim, brothers and sisters, mothers, fathers, aunties, and uncles, grandmas, and grandpas. Everybody in the house, man, in-laws. Shalom, shalom. Peace and blessings. Grand rising on this Thursday morning. Grand rising, man. Right? Grand rising. It's good to get out of bed. Get to get busy. It's good to get busy. It's good to have something to do. It's good to be motivated. Right? It's good to busy yourself. All right. Shalom, shalom, peace and blessings to your homes, your dwelling places, right? Your children, your loved ones, your friends, and your pets. All that good stuff that you need in your life. That's that right, Mishpachah. That's right. All right. And for that, we give all praises, right? All praises to who? All praises to the Most High. All praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Glory to glory to Yahweh Shai. Still waking up a little bit, you know what I mean? Still waking up a little bit. But the first thing we do is we hit our knees to this ground. We give thanks to the Most High. We give praises and all glory, right? The HaMashiach, man, the Mashiach. Glory to Yahweh Shai. Honors to the Ruach HaKodesh. And my love and my respect goes out to each and every single one of y'all, for real, for real. So still waking up a little bit, but first thing that we do every morning is we give thanks and praises before we do anything else. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. So, slipping up a little bit, stuttering. You know how it goes, man. You know how it goes. I don't care. All praises to Yahweh. So anyway, we are Book of Jasher, right? Safar HaYashar. That's right. Chapter 36. That's where we're going to start off because we left on 35 on the last one last night. We were going to try to squeeze another read in, but it just got too late. It was like 2 o'clock in the morning, so we decided to split it up. Get some rest and start over today. All right. Cool. So you have a few moments if you want to follow along with me. If you want to get your scrolls out and read along, it's going to be Jasher 36. Okay, just in case I make a couple mistakes. I already started off on that pace this morning. You saw that? Even in the intro, there's nothing to read. I'm just talking, right? I'm slipping up. Yeah, just going to get a nice little warm up. We should be good the rest of today once we get warmed up here. All right. All right, no further ado. Ladies and gentlemen, please take your seats. We're about to begin the Book of Jasher, chapter 36. Let's begin.
Take them back.
All right, let's begin. Chapter 36, and it reads, At that time the Most High appeared unto Jacob, saying, Arise and go to Bethel, and remain there, and make there an altar to the Most High, who appears unto you, who delivered you and your sons from affliction. And Jacob rose up with his sons, and all belonging to him, and they went and came to Bethel according to the word of the Most High. And Jacob was 99 years old when he went up to Bethel. And Jacob and his sons, and all the people that were with him, remained in Bethel in Luz, and he there built an altar to the Most High, who appeared unto him. And Yaakov and his sons remained in Bethel 6 months. And at that time died Deborah, the daughter of Uz, the nurse of Rebekah, who had been with Jacob. And Jacob buried her beneath Bethel, under an oak that was there. And Rebekah, the daughter of Bethel, the mother of Jacob, also died at that time in Hebron. The same is Kiriath Arba. And she was buried in the cave of Machpelah, which Abraham had bought from the children of Heth. And the life of Rebekah was 133 years, and she died. And when Jacob heard that his mother Rebekah was dead, he wept bitterly for his mother, and made a great mourning for her, and for Deborah her nurse beneath the oak. And he called the name of that place Alon Bakuth. And Laban the Syrian died in those days, for Yahweh smote him because he transgressed the covenant that existed between him and Jacob. And Jacob was 100 years old when the Most High appeared unto him, and blessed him, and called his name Yasharel. And Rachel, the wife of Jacob, conceived in those days. And at that time Jacob and all belonging to him journeyed from Bethel to go to his father's house, to Hebron, right? That's in Canaan. And while they were going on the road, and there was yet but a little way to come to Ephrath, Rachel bore a son, and she had hard labor, and she died. And Jacob buried her in the way to Ephrath, which is Bethlehem, right? And he set a pillar upon her grave, which is there unto this day. And the days of Rachel were 45 years, and she died. She was young. And Jacob called the name of his son that was born to him, which Rachel bare unto him Benjamin, for he was born to him in the land of the right. of the right hand. And it was after the death of Rachel that Jacob pitched his tent in the tent of her handmaid Bilhah. And Reuben was jealous for his mother Leah on account of this, and he was filled with anger. And he rose up in his anger and went and entered the tent of Bilhah, and he there removed his father's bed. At that time, the portion of birthright together with the kingly and priestly officers was removed from the sons of Reuben, for he had profaned his father's bed. And the birthright was given to Joseph, the kingly office to Judah, and the priesthood unto Levi, because Reuben had defiled his father's bed. And these are the generations of Jacob who were born to him in Padan Aram. And the sons of Jacob were 12. The sons of Leah were Reuben the firstborn, and Simeon, Levi, Judah, Issachar, Zebulun, and their sister Dinah. And the sons of Rachel were Joseph and Benjamin. The sons of Zilpah, Leah's handmaid, were Gad and Asher. And the sons of Bilhah, Rachel's handmaid, were Dan and Naphtali. These are the sons of Jacob which were born to him in Padan Aram. And Jacob and his sons and all belonging to him journeyed and came to Mamre, which is Kiriath Arba, that is in Hebron, where Abraham and Isaac sojourned. And Jacob with his sons and all belonging to him dwelt with his father in Hebron, right? It's Canaan. And his brother Esau and his sons and all belonging to him went to the land of Seir and dwelt there, and had possessions in the land of Seir. And the children of Esau were fruitful and multiplied exceedingly in the land of Seir. And these are the generations of Esau that were born to him in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Esau were 5. And Adah bore to Esau his firstborn Eliphaz, and she also bore to him Reuel, and Alibamah bore to him Jeush, Yalam, and Korah. These are the children of Esau who were born to him in the land of Canaan. And the sons of Eliphaz, the son of Esau, were Teman, Omar, Zepho, Gatam, Kenaz, and Amaleks. And the sons of Reuel were Nakas, Zerach, Shammah, Mizah. And the sons of Jaush were Timnah, Alva, Jeheth. And the sons of Yalam were Allah, Phinor, and Kenaz. And the sons of Korah were Teman, Mibzar, Migdial, and Aram. These are the families of the sons of Esau according to their dukedoms in the land of Seir. And these are the names of the sons of Seir, the Horite, inhabitants of the land of Seir: Lotan, Shobal, Zibeon, Anah, Dishan, Ezer, and Dishan, being 7 sons. And the children of Lotan were Horai, Heman, and their sister Timnah, that is, Timnah who came to Jacob and his sons, and they would not give her ear to her. But she went and became a concubine to Eliphaz, the son of Esau, and she bore him Amalek. And you know who Amalek is. And the sons of Shebal were Alvan, Manahas, Ebal, Shepho, and Onam. And the sons of Zibeon were Ajah and Anah. This was that Anah who found the Yamim in the wilderness when he fed the asses of Zibeon, his father. And while he was feeding his father's asses, he led them to the wilderness at different times to feed them. And there was a day that he brought them to one of the deserts on the seashore, opposite the wilderness of the people. And while he was feeding them, behold, a very heavy storm came from the other side of the sea and rested upon the asses that were feeding there. And they all stood still. And afterward about 120 great and terrible animals came out from the wilderness at the other side of the sea. And they all came to the place where the asses were, and they placed themselves there. And those animals from their middle downward were in the shape of the children of men, and from their middle upward some had the likeness of bears, and some had likeness of the kippas, with tails behind them from between their shoulders reaching down to the earth, like the tails of the dukifas. And these animals came and mounted and rode upon the asses, and led them away, and they went away into this day. And one of these animals approached Anah and smote him with his tail, and then fled from this place. And when he saw this work, he had exceedingly afraid of his life, and he fled and escaped to the city. And he related to his sons and brothers all that had happened to him. And many men went to seek the asses, but could not find them. And Anah and his brothers went no more to that place from that day following, for they were greatly afraid of their lives. And the children of Anah, the son of Seir, were Dishan and his sister Alibamah. And the children of Dishan were Hemdan, Eshban, Ithran, and Cheran. And the children of Ezer were Bilhan, Zavan, and Akan. And the children of Dishan were Uz and Aran. These are the families of the children of Seir the Horite, according to their dukedoms in the land of Seir. And Esau and his children dwelt in the land of Seir the Horite, the inhabitant of the land, and they had possessions in it, and were fruitful, and multiplied exceedingly. And Jacob and his children, and all belonging to them, dwelt with their father Isaac in the land of Canaan, right? Hebron, as the Most High had commanded Abraham, their father. That's the end of chapter 36, all right? Okay, that was 36. All right, chapter 37, and it reads, And in the 105th year of the life of Jacob, that is the 9th year of Jacob's dwelling with his children in the land of Canaan, he came from Padan Aram. And in those days Jacob journeyed with his children from Hebron, and they went and returned to the city of Shechem, they and all belonging to them, and they dwelt there. For the children of Jacob obtained good and fat pasture land for their cattle in the city of Shechem. The city of Shechem having then been rebuilt, and there were in it about 300 men and women. And Jacob and his children and all belonging to him dwelt in the part of the field which Jacob had bought from Hamor, the father of Shechem, when he came from Padan Aram, before Simon and Levi had smitten the city. And all those kings of the Canaanites and Amorites that surrounded the city of Shechem heard that the sons of Jacob had again come to Shechem and dwelt there. And they said, Will the sons of Jacob the Hebrew again come to the city and dwell therein after they have smitten its inhabitants and driven them out? Will they now return and also drive out those who are dwelling in the city, or slay them? And all the kings of Canaan again assembled, and they came together to make war with Jacob and his sons. And Jashub, king of Tapnach, sent also to all his neighboring kings, and Elon, king of Gash, and to Ahurai, king of Shiloh, and to Parathon, king of Chazar, and to Susai, king of Sartan, and to Laban, king of Beth-Koran, and to Sabir, king of Othne-Ma, saying, Come up to me and assist me, and let us smite Jacob the Hebrew and his sons, and all belonging to him, for they are again come to Shechem to possess it, and to slay its inhabitants as before. And all these kings assembled together and came with all their camps, a people exceedingly plentiful, like the sand upon the seashore. And they were all opposite to Tapnach. And Jashub, king of Tapnach, went out to them with all his army, and he encamped with them opposite to Tapnach without the city. And all these kings they divided into 7 divisions, being 7 camps against the sons of Jacob. And they sent a declaration to Jacob and his sons, saying, Come you all out to us, that we may have an interview together in the plain, and revenge the cause of the men of Shechem, whom you slew in the city. And you will now again return to the city of Shechem and dwell therein, and slay its inhabitants as before. And the sons of Jacob heard this, and their anger was kindled exceedingly at the words of the kings of Canaan. And 10 of the sons of Jacob hastened and rose up, and each of them girt on his weapons of war. And there were 102 of their servants with them equipped in battle array. And all these men and sons of Jacob with their servants went toward these kings, and Jacob their father was with them. And they all stood upon the heap of Shechem. And Jacob prayed to the Most High for his sons, and he spread out his hands to the Most High. And he said, O Yahweh, you are an almighty El Shaddai Yahweh, right? Elohia, you are our Father. You did form us, and we are the works of your hands. I pray you deliver my sons through your mercy from the hand of their enemies, who are this day coming to fight with them, and save them from their hand. For in your hand is power and might, to save the few from the many. And give unto my sons your servants strength of heart and might to fight with their enemies, to subdue them, and make their enemies fall before them. And let not my sons and their servants die through the hand of their children of Canaan. But if it seems good in your eyes to take away the lives of my sons and their servants, take them in your great mercy through the hands of your ministers, that they may not perish this day by the hands of the kings of the Amorites. And when Jacob ceased praying to the Most High, the earth shook from its place, and the sun darkened, and all the kings were terrified, and a great consternation seized them. And the Most High hearkened to the prayer of Jacob, and the Most High impressed the hearts of all the kings and their host with the terror and awe of the sons of Jacob, Yaakov, right? For the Most High Yahweh caused them to hear the voice of chariots and the voice of mighty horses from the sons of Yaakov, and the voice of a great army accompanying them. And these kings were seized with great terror at the sons of Yaakov. And while they were standing in their quarters, behold, the sons of Yaakov advanced upon them with 112 men, with a great and tremendous shouting. And when the kings saw the sons of Yaakov advancing toward them, they were still more panic-stricken, and they were inclined to retreat from before the sons of Yaakov, as at first, and not to fight with them. But they did not retreat, saying, "It would be a disgrace to us thus twice to retreat from before the Hebrews." And the sons of Yaakov came near and advanced against all the kings and their armies. And they saw, and behold, it was a very mighty people, numerous as the sand of the sea. And the sons of Yaakov called unto the Most High and said, "Help us, O Yahweh, help us and answer us, for we trust in you. And let us not die by the hands of those uncircumcised men, who this day have come against us." And the sons of Yaakov girt on their weapons of war, and they took in their hands each man his shield and his javelin, and they approached to battle. And Judah, the son of Yaakov, ran first before his brethren, and 10 of his servants with him, and he went towards these kings. And Jashub, king of Tapnach, also came out first with his army before Judah. And Judah saw Jashub and his army coming toward him. And Judah's wrath was kindled, and his anger burned within him. And he approached to battle, in which Judah ventured his life. And Jashub and all his army were advancing toward Judah, and he was riding upon a very strong and powerful horse. And Jashub was a very valiant man, and covered with iron and brass from head to foot. And while he was upon the horse, he shot arrows with both hands, from before and behind, as was his manner in all his battles. And he never missed the place to which he aimed his arrows. And when Jashub came to fight with Judah, and was darting many arrows against Judah, the Most High bound the hand of Jashub, and all the arrows that he shot rebounded upon his own men. And notwithstanding this, Jashub kept advancing towards Judah to challenge him with the arrows, but the distance between them was about 30 cubits. And when Judah saw Jashub darting out his arrows against him, he ran to him with his wrath excited might. And Judah took up a large stone from the ground, and its weight was 60 shekels. And Judah ran toward Jashub, and with the stone struck him on the shield, that Jashub was stunned with the blow, and fell off from his horse to the ground. And the shield burst asunder out of the hand of Jashub, and through the force of the blow sprang to the distance of about 15 cubits, and the shield fell before the second camp. Basically, alright, Judah hit him so hard with a rock in the shield, man, that shield exploded. It exploded, alright? Verse 34. And the kings that came with Jashub saw at a distance the strength of Judah, the son of Yaakov, and what he had done to Jashub, and they were terribly afraid of Judah. And they assembled near Jashub's camp, seeing his confusion. And Judah drew his sword and smote 42 men of the camp of Jashub, and the whole of Jashub's camp fled before Judah, and no man stood against him. And they left Jashub and fled from him, and Jashub was still prostrate upon the ground. And Jashub, seeing that all the men of his camp had fled from him, hastened and rose up with terror against Judah, and stood upon his legs opposite Judah. And Jashub had a single combat with Judah, placing shield toward shield, and Jashub's men all fled, for they were greatly afraid of Judah. And Jashub took his spear in his hand to strike Judah upon his head, but Judah had quickly placed his shield to his head against Jashub's spear, so that the shield of Judah received the blow from Jashub's spear, and the shield was split in two. And when Judah saw that his shield was split, he hastily drew his sword and smote Jashub at his ankles, and cut off his feet, that Jashub fell upon the ground. And the spear fell from his hand, and Judah hastily picked up Jashub's spear, with which he severed his head, and cast it next to his feet. And when the sons of Yaakov saw what Judah had done to Jashub, they all ran into the ranks of the other kings. And the sons of Yaakov fought with the army of Jashub, and the armies of all the kings that were there. Right? And the sons of Jacob caused 15,000 of their men to fall, and they smote them as if smiting the gourds, and the rest fled for their lives. And Judah was still standing by the body of Jashub, and stripped Jashub of his coat of mail. And Judah also took off the iron and brass that was about Jashub. And behold, 9 men of the captains of Jashub came along to fight against Judah. And Judah hastened and took up a stone from the ground, and with it smote one of them upon the head, and his skull was fractured, and the body also fell from the horse to the ground. And the 8 captains that remained, seeing the strength of Judah, were greatly afraid, and they fled. And Judah with his 10 men pursued them, and they overtook them and slew them. And the sons of Jacob were still smiting the armies of the kings, and they slew many of them. But those kings daringly kept their stand with their captains and did not retreat from their places. And they exclaimed against those of their armies that fled from before the sons of Jacob, but none would listen to them, for they were afraid of their lives, lest they should die. And all the sons of Jacob, after having smitten the armies of the kings, returned and came before Judah, and Judah was still slaying the 8 captains of Jashub, and stripping off their garments. And Levi saw Elon, king of Gash, advancing toward him, with his 14 captains to smite him. But Levi did not know it for certain. And Elon, with his captains, approached near. And Levi looked back and saw that battle was given him in the rear. And Levi ran with 12 of his servants, and they went and slew Elon and his captains with the edge of the sword. Man, those are some bad boys, man. That's the end of chapter 37, man. My goodness, bro. Right? The tribes of Yasharel, man, them brothers of Yasharel were no joke, bro. Oh my goodness, man. Hey, so you got the kings of Elam, right? They run up with 10,000 men. They run up and get done up, bro. You got just the 12 sons of Jacob, right? Yaakov, Yasharel, right? And then you got him himself as an old man. Dude's like 99 years old. Dude's like 98, 99 years old. 11 of his sons get ready for war. Not Benjamin, right? But the 11. Not talking about Benjamin, but we're talking about everybody else. Got ready for war. Got ready to fight. Right? So they gather their men servants and maid servants. Oh, they give their men servants, right? Their servants, plus the 11 sons, plus the father. Total about 112 men. 112 men versus 10,000 war-ready men from Elam, right? With the Most High on their side, they run in the battle, man. And then you see why they call Judah the battle tribe, right? Judah, that brother, man, he wasn't the oldest brother, right? He was fourth born to Leah, right? Right? Well, he wasn't the firstborn, we know that. But born to Leah, right? But see how he was strong. He went into fight, man. He took out all those, he knocked out 42 dudes, then went and chased down, a couple more. Kill all them. It's ridiculous. He took a stone. Imagine a brass shield, a brass or an iron shield. He picks up a rock off the ground, weighing, 60 shekels? And he hits that shield so hard, it fractures, sending fragments of it, it said 50 cubits away, distance. That's a mighty powerful blow, man. There's no human alive today that could do something like that. You know what I mean? 11 brothers and their servants killed 10,000 men and then made the rest of them flee. Come on, bro. Just like Levi and Simeon ran up inside of Shechem, killed the entire city. The entire city. Two brothers. That wasn't even the rest of them, man. They left 9 of them chilling. Right? But anyway, man, it's just amazing to hear this kind of stuff. That's the power of the tribes of Yasharel, man. Our forefathers, our ancestors, man. Strong. And the same blood courses through your veins, don't you know? All right. In the meantime, in between time, shalom. Peace and blessings to each and every single one of y'all. Thanks for the read. I really appreciated this one. We're going to jump back in on the next one, starting at, Chapter 38? Yeah, we'll be at chapter 38 next time. But go in peace. All right. You and your homes, your dwelling places, all that good stuff that you need in your life, fam. Mishpachah, Salake. But anyway, all praises to the Most High. All praises to Yahweh. I love y'all. Yeah.